Hey, thanks for joining us today. Almost a dozen Democratic presidential candidates took the stage at Drake University for the NAACP Presidential Forum. KCCI's Marcus McIntosh was there.
Once the crowd for the NAACP Presidential Forum gathered, one by one the presidential hopefuls addressed the crowd. The goals appear to be shoring up supporters, convincing any undecided voters they are the candidate to back, and possibly turn voters from another candidate.
If you believe in me, believe in my heart, believe in my spirit, caucus for me.
In all, 11 candidates in attendance pressed for supporters.
I stand before you today as the granddaughter of an iron ore miner and the daughter of a teacher.
The candidates had no problem diving into the topic of the forum, economic opportunities here in the capital city and nationwide, or lack thereof.
I love this opportunity to talk about economic freedom because to me it is so fundamental. And according to the best studies, African American median net worth will go to zero in 2053.
Access to capital is one of the biggest burdens, one of the greatest hurdles.
Candidates also wasted no time hammering home the importance of education and the fact that K-12 educational system is begging for change.
Our schools are worse today than they were 70 years ago, and that our schools are more segregated today than they were 70 years ago.
Another issue the candidates were in agreement on is the fact that a Democratic victory next year is not the end, it is just the beginning.
We have to pick up the pieces and build a different kind of future in a country that's going to be even more torn up by politics than we are right now.
At Drake University in Des Moines, Marcus McIntosh, KCCI 8 News, Iowa's news leader.
And KCCI's Ticia Muzinga was one of the moderators at today's forum. And Ticia, who stood out to you today?
I have to say, Mayor Pete Buttigieg really stood out to me. I asked him what lessons he learned from the African-American community after the fatal shooting of Eric Logan. He said he had a conversation with his police officers in South Bend, Indiana about systemic racism. And some officers felt that specific word was a personal attack. The reaction opened the mayor's eyes, and he realized that not everyone is ready to have a conversation about racism, and nothing will be solved until all races are comfortable talking about it.
Very interesting. Was there anyone in particular who surprised you today?
Yeah, Julian Castro definitely did. We asked 3 candidates about reparations payment for descendants of slaves. I felt he was the only one who really opened up about what that would look like under his administration. He pitched investments in lifting education levels, job opportunities, and ensuring that we reform our criminal justice system. And he had an actual plan, whereas other candidates only pitched of creating a task force or analysis of this idea. But I also want to point out that Senator Amy Klobuchar, she apologized, and that's something that shocked me. She apologized for prosecuting, her role of prosecuting offenders and sending it to a grand jury, not prosecuting herself, just sending it to a grand jury.
And she faced a lot of criticism for that, indeed. Now, a very spirited crowd today. Who got the biggest reaction from that crowd?
Senator Bernie Sanders. There were a lot of students at the forum, and they enjoyed hearing the words Medicare for all and minimum wage at $15 and legalizing marijuana.
All right, Ticia, great job. Go get some sleep. We'll see you tomorrow morning.
Thank you.
Thank you.